You can look at my police record. I am a year-old teacher at high school. Like, I am a human being.
And at this point, I'm placing you under arrest.
Why?
I
don't want to be under arrest. Do not resist.
I have a canine. I have a canine and he will bite you, okay?
We trust teachers to educate our children and to keep them safe, but sometimes teachers can't be trusted. In today's video, we're going to introduce you to 6 evil teachers who realized they've been caught on camera. Emotional breakdown. We begin in Ohio, where law enforcement officers were called to a school in the evening of February 7th, 2024, to investigate a reported disturbance allegedly caused by one of the students. When they arrived and spoke with the suspect, she claimed that she was the victim of a robbery, and she was denied entry to the school when she attempted to find her items. The officers weren't buying her story, but she wasn't backing down.
Hi.
Hello.
We just talked last night. What's going on today?
They put me out because I got robbed.
Okay.
They kicked me out of the building and I want my things back and they won't let me go get my things.
Okay. Do you have ID on you?
No. It melted in the last house fire that I had.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't really want to do this. I'm really just trying to leave.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be here.
I need your information.
I don't want to talk, dude.
Okay. If you don't talk, you're going to sit in the cruiser.
What do I have to sit in the cruiser for? I'm not even on their property. I'm on the sidewalk.
Okay. We're not going to do this. Either you're going to give me your information or you're going to have a seat in my cruiser until I identify you. Am I clear?
I don't see why.
Okay.
Get off of me.
Nope.
Yeah, he's grabbing me.
Come on.
I didn't do nothing.
I asked you
I'm being treated like a criminal.
I asked you to identify.
Get off of me.
Stop.
Get off of me.
Stop.
Bro, get off of me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
I'm here.
You're hurting me.
Take it off. Take it off.
You're hurting me.
Okay, we're not trying to hurt
He
you.
is. Get off of me.
Okay.
He is grabbing me maliciously. He is trying to hurt me. You are about to dislocate my shoulder.
Then stop pulling away, okay?
Because you're hurting me.
Okay, stop pulling away.
I got robbed yesterday and y'all are arresting me?
Okay.
Real
I know you're being detained, but you're about to
for
be detained.
what?
Okay. This is
I
not
didn't
how
do
this,
anything.
Ma'am, this isn't how you behave, okay?
This isn't how I behave. All I'm asking is why I'm being asked questions like I'm the person
that.
doing anything wrong.
Okay.
Dude, my phone, my father.
All right, we'll grab it. She's a pain. So
What happened?
I don't know, she was pulling away from him or something. She's refusing to identify. I don't know.
Okay, we can come to the stores okay. and keep questioning me. So, long story. So she called you guys again today.
I thought I
about
saw a
the-
call on the board about that. I didn't take it, but it
So,
looked familiar.
And then it came up that her credit card was stolen and AirPods and money and and she made a report and got statements from everyone. But during that, she verbally attacked, made threats towards our staff person, but also some transphobic comments made directly to one of our youth. That we have a zero tolerance.
Refusing to identify herself would be the least of her worries, but it earned her an arrest nonetheless.
What's your badge number?
281.
Dad, I can't wait to talk to the commissioner about you.
Okay.
Bro, this is crazy.
I asked you to identify yourself.
I wasn't even on Daybreak property. I was on the sidewalk, dude. I wasn't even on Daybreak. How? I was on the phone outside not talking to nobody but my phone.
They want you trespassed.
They want me trespassed because I want my things out of my apartment because they're kicking me out. I just wanted to go get my things.
All you had to do was identify yourself.
I was on the sidewalk. I wasn't even on their property.
Sit
How am
down.
I being trespassed?
Sit down.
Please explain to me how I'm being
Sit down now.
Please explain to me.
You're going to go to jail.
For
Resisting at this point.
resisting what? I'm
Sit
just
down.
asking you questions. You can't answer the questions I'm asking
when
you.
you in the car.
Why couldn't you answer them on the sidewalk when I was asking you
Because
peacefully?
I asked you to identify yourself.
And I asked you why if
Sit
I'm not on their property.
down.
I'm asking you
I
peacefully.
don't want to make you get in the car.
If you make me get in the car and you harm me, I swear to God, I'm
That's fine. You can.
Dude, I'm just
Sit
asking
down.
you why I'm being trespassed. I am literally just asking you why. All I was trying to do was get my things
I've
out of
already
my
explained
apartment.
that. You were causing a disturbance
How was
inside.
I causing a disturbance? I wasn't even
Sit down.
inside. They asked me to step outside and I stepped
Sit
outside.
down.
What are you talking about?
Sit down.
When you got here, I was outside by myself.
Sit down.
I'm confused. You can't just explain to me what's going
Not
on.
until you sit down.
You literally can't just explain to me what's going on.
I've already
and I'm not
explained
even resisting
everything,
at
and
this
you just
moment.
want to be difficult.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
You
I
are
really
being
don't
difficult.
understand. Just because you perceive it as difficulty doesn't mean I am intentionally trying to be difficult.
Refusing to get in the car is arrestable.
I don't understand what
Do you
I am
want to
being
go to
handcuffed
jail?
for.
Do you want to go
I
to
don't
jail?
understand why I'm being handcuffed. I don't understand why you guys are here. I
I've
just
already
wanted someone.
explained all of that.
I just asked for them to get my
I've already
clothes.
explained why you're being detained.
No, you didn't.
Are you going to sit down?
So you're not going to look at the
So
tape
you're-
and see what
you're-
disturbance I caused? I
I
didn't
can't
even go
do
through the door.
anything until you get in the car. Sit down, please. Are you going to sit down, or are we going to go to jail?
What am I going to jail for? What am I literally going to jail
Disorderly
for?
conduct.
I just
resisting
wanted my,
arrest.
I just want my clothes because I'm about to be homeless
And
again.
we can work that out, but we're not going to work anything out with you refusing to get in the
I
car.
was literally calling my ride
Sit
to leave.
down.
I wasn't even trying to stay here.
Sit down.
You are handcuffing me and I was calling my ride to leave.
Sit down.
Dude, this is crazy.
Sit down.
No,
Sit down.
no, I'm not going to jail, dude. No.
I don't want to take you to jail.
Did you just cut your cam off?
I have no desire to take you to care.
Then why don't you just talk to me like a civilized
get in the car.
person? I wasn't uncivil with you last
You-
night. Why are you being uncivil with me today?
You
We
refuse
just-
to identify yourself, ma'am.
Dude, I was not even on their property. I was on the curb waiting for a lift.
Are you going to get in?
I'm literally waiting on my
Okay,
lift.
so
I don't see why I need to be identified if I'm leaving the
We
premises.
want to go to jail.
I don't understand.
Okay.
No, I'm talking to you. Why
you
can't you just
understand
answer?
plenty because I've already explained it.
No, I'm
Several
not
times.
understanding. I'm telling you that I was on the curb waiting for my lift. I'm not even on their property because the sidewalk is not Daybreak property.
down.
And you came to trespass me on property that I wasn't even on.
It doesn't
Please
matter.
explain to me.
It doesn't matter.
How does it not matter?
She tried to give the officers a lesson in law, but that would be a tough sell.
That not matter.
Trespass you.
I
You
understand
have to
that.
identify yourself.
But to be trespassed, you have to actually be on the premises.
Not how
I
it
was not
works.
on the premises.
That's not how it works.
I wasn't on the
Sit down.
premises. I wasn't on the premises.
Sit down.
And I'm the one that called y'all. I had them call y'all so
Sit
y'all
down.
could escort me to get my things so that it wouldn't
You
be
were
a
not the
problem.
only one that called if you called.
I'm
Sit
the
down.
reason why they called. I asked them
I'm
to call.
sure you're the reason why we got called.
I don't like the tone that you're talking to me with, like
It
I'm a
doesn't
problem
matter.
or something,
It
dude.
doesn't matter. You are definitely a problem since I got here.
How am I a problem?
I've already
I was
explained
simply
that.
asking you questions and you tried to dislocate my shoulder.
Sit down.
No, dude, and now you're trying to do it again. No, now you want to press the button like you're being civil with me and you're not being civil with
What
me.
button?
Whatever button you got your finger on.
Oh, nobody's pressed the button.
Well, please, let me
I've
go.
asked you many times to get in the car, and
I don't
you just
understand
want
why
to
I
go
have
to
to
jail.
get in the car. If you're not taking me to jail, why am I getting in the car?
At this point, you're probably going to go to jail.
For what?
Disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct
Resisting
how?
arrest.
Resisting arrest of what?
I've already explained all
I
this.
haven't committed a crime.
You've definitely committed a crime.
What was the crime I committed?
I've just said that.
Resisting arrest. Arrest of what? What am I being
Disorderly
arrested
conduct.
for? Disorderly conduct
Failure to
how?
identify.
Failure to identify when I wasn't on the premises and I was about to leave.
Doesn't matter.
I don't see how that doesn't matter. That matters quite a bit.
I'm trying to help you out.
No, you're not. You're not explaining anything
I've
to me in a
explained
calm manner.
many things, many times.
No, you haven't. You're not actually
Are
explaining
you going to
anything.
identify yourself?
Can you take these cuffs off of me, dude?
No.
Then what am I identifying myself for? If you can't compromise with me, what am I compromising
So
with you
that
for?
you could be trespassed.
So that I can be trespassed. I don't even care about being trespassed. I just want my
Obviously.
clothes. I just want my clothes. Can y'all go get my clothes? I'll comply if I can have my things.
What's that? Yeah, I know.
It's literally just
She
me
refused to
trespassing.
identify herself and all,
I
all
was
that. That's why
leaving.
you-
I have somewhere to be at 6 o'clock. I was leaving. My lift is on the way. I wasn't about to be here.
Are you going to identify yourself or are you going to jail?
Can I do it with him?
No.
I can't do it with
I'm
him.
standing right here.
I understand you're standing right here,
If I
but
get my notepad out, will you give me your name? And
yes.
Okay, let me.
If he can get his hand off of me, because that's unnecessary. I understand y'all got to do the good cop, bad cop, but like
There is
this is
no good cop, bad
unnecessary.
cop.
There definitely
What's
is.
unnecessary is you going to jail over you just not giving your name.
No, it definitely is, and he's the one trying to put me there.
So what's your name, ma'am?
Can you let go of me?
No, just
No.
what's your name?
Can he let go of me?
Just what's your name?
Can he
Listen,
let go of
listen,
me?
I'm telling you.
He's hurting my arm. Can he let go of me?
He's not hurting your arm.
He is hurting my arm.
I'm
How can
telling
you
you
tell
right
me my
now,
hands
we're
feel?
not giving many more warnings. Here's the thing: you are either going to give me your name and your birthday, as required by law, or you're going to jail.
Jail for what?
For failing to identify. Sit down, or you're going to be put in the car.
And I will document more force.
Sit down. Get your feet in.
I'm sitting down.
No,
That's all you
put
guys
your feet
requested.
in there.
That's all you all requested was for me
Put
to
your
sit
feet in
down.
now. Now I'm requesting you to put your feet in.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Put your
Ow!
feet in there.
Ow!
Put your
Ow!
feet in there.
Ow!
There.
She decided her best way out of trouble was to pray and come up with a story to tell the officer's sergeant when he arrived at the scene.
God, burn it all down, because I haven't done anything. Burn it down, God, burn it down. Contend with those, contend with me. You said vengeance is mine, take it. I can't. My arms hurt, my ribs hurt, my is bruised. This ain't fair. I don't ever do nothing to nobody. I'm not my business. I'm quiet. I'm respectful. I may not say things people like, but I say what needs to be said. And now because of it, I'm in the back of a police car. All of this because I wanted my clothes, because I was told I was homeless after getting off work. Even their ride along, God, ruin her life. From this moment on, let everything she touched fall apart, God. Let everything he loves, he lose, God. Let his wife, let his children be God. Let his cars break down. Let his job short his pay. Let his taxes take all his money. Let Bailey, God, let her be like Lot's wife. When she looks back at me, let her be strucken with ailments.
All right.
Do not speak to me. I do not want to talk to you. I want to talk to the sergeant. Do not speak to me.
Sergeant's on their way.
Do not speak to me.
All right.
Do not speak to me. 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 Do not speak to me with your little self. You need to feel empowered. Do not speak to me.
Okay.
Do not speak to me. Do not speak to me. Do not speak to me. Do not speak to me.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Staples with Dayton Police. You asked to speak with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's going on?
That officer 281 tried to dislocate my shoulder and they yanked me across the back of this thing. He hit my and my rib cage on this here,
Okay.
and he's bruised my arm.
Okay.
And all I wanted to know was why I was being trespassed when I was the one that requested y'all to come. I asked them to have the security guard call y'all so y'all could escort me upstairs to get my things because they think I'm a danger to the building. That's the only reason y'all are here. I was trying to handle things the proper way.
Okay. So, when they asked you to leave, did you walk out, or?
Yes, I told them to call y'all so that they could take me upstairs to get my things. I had a ride on the way. I was on the phone with my father so he could come collect me and my things. And that's when he yanked me up.
Okay. Did he ask you to leave before he yanked you up?
No, I told him I could leave without getting my things.
Okay. Okay. How long you been staying here at Daybreak?
2 months.
2 months? Okay.
My house burned down.
Okay. Alright.
And the only reason why I can't go back inside is because their person robbed me last night. I met Officer 281 last night. He was here when I got robbed.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I'm being put out, because I told dude that he needs to give me my stuff back or it won't be good for him, and they considered that a threat.
Okay.
And the threat was me calling the police. That was the threat I meant. I wasn't going to do nothing to that man. I'm a whole school teacher.
Okay.
I wouldn't harm nobody.
You said you're a homeschool teacher?
No, I'm a school teacher of special ed children. I wouldn't harm nobody intentionally. I wouldn't do nothing to mess up my future. But your police officers had me in the back of the car in handcuffs for no reason. I wouldn't have been against giving my name. I just wanted to know why I was giving my name to be trespassed if I wasn't even on their property. I was by the curb. I was waiting on the curb for my father because I know I can't be on property if I'm being trespassed.
But again, when an officer is giving you a lawful order, it doesn't matter if you agree with said lawful order or not. You still have to provide that, okay? Because he was here doing an investigation, okay? And
all he had to do was tell me, because they requested. If he would have told me what it was for, I would have complied. My dad is a whole sheriff. I don't have nothing against police officers.
Okay.
I just wanted to know what was going on.
Okay.
I got anxiety. Stuff like that is important to me. I just wanted to know what was going on.
Okay. All right, hang tight for me.
Her plan failed miserably and she got a free ride to the precinct for booking.
Sergeant Staples, can you please move him? He's making my anxiety bad. I can't breathe.
Can we step out, please?
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I do have to grab you right here, okay? And we're just gonna walk right
back there. Back there.
I'm sorry.
She was charged with criminal trespassing and resisting arrest. This suspect had a lot in common with our next one. Let's see if she made out any better. Liberal professor. On September 19, 2023, officers stationed on the University of Wisconsin-Madison campus were called to action during a protest after a woman attempted to take the microphone out of a man's hand. The man was a well-known YouTube street preacher named Ricky Caster, but the professor decided she wanted to steal the show.
You get a job. Then go work there. Go work. Go to work then. Go to work and mind your business. Nobody's belittling nobody. We want everybody to be right. We want God. We want you to know God and love God.
Oh, the guy that just.
Why did you call me? We want you to know God and love God. God loves you, young man.
Assaulted him?
God loves you, man.
What does that mean? He hit off his hat.
God loves you. God loves you, man. It is the love of God. Or why you're angry. Or why you're mad.
Yeah, I'm really okay with that. Yeah.
How you doing, young lady?
And I can tell you something else. Can I tell you something else? I had an 2 years ago, and I don't regret it at all. They yanked the fetus out of my. I'm so happy.
Okay.
I'm so grateful.
Okay.
And I'm a professor at this university.
Okay.
And I make more money than you.
Okay.
And what else?
What's your name?
That's none of your business.
I mean, we're being cordial here. You here? Got my mic. We're being cordial, right?
Yeah, we're being cordial.
We're being cordial. So, my name is Ricky Caster. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I mean, nice to meet you. Is that you just came up here to tell us your business without giving us your name?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll pray for you. Okay. We'll pray the Lord save you.
Thank you.
Okay. No problem. I wish I knew your name so we can know where to pray. Well, either way, you're a soul. Either way,
And
you're a soul.
kind of an ass.
What makes me that?
You kind of ruined everybody's lunch. They're like, oh, you
sorry.
took the cord out?
Yeah, I took the cord out. Yeah, because
Okay.
you won't give me my mic back. Please,
Okay.
please give me my mic back, please. Please, young lady. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day, okay? You're not stronger than me, all right? God bless you.
Not only did she want to start trouble with Ricky, she targeted the officers too. She found out the hard way that being a professor didn't grant her any special privileges.
Hey, officer! This young lady she's trying to rip my stuff up.
Oh, I'm assaulting.
She's assaulting. She's taking his stuff.
Come here.
I have it on video.
Yeah.
I'm assaulting him?
Yes.
Like you're very angry
I'm
about your
assaulting
abortion.
him?
Yeah.
And you're
Let
very
go of my
angry
stuff.
about your
Okay,
Come
if
on.
I get arrested right now, I would
Why are
literally
you
laugh
touching
out
his equipment
loud.
like that?
Hi. No, it's not.
Okay, you should probably let him have the stuff
You
that
want me
says.
to let it go?
I do.
Are you going to ask nicely?
Would you please let it go? My name is Barrett.
Of course. Am
Thank
I
you.
assaulting him by holding this?
So you need to let go of his stuff.
Am I assaulting him by holding? I already said I was
So
gonna
it's
let
not
it
your
go.
property.
Question for you both.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's walk away. Am I assaulting him by holding this cord?
You are causing no, you did not do that. Walk away now. Can I get my stuff? Please walk away.
Now's your chance to
We'll
walk
go talk, but we're going to do it over here.
Make it rotten. Can I ask a question?
Of course. But let go right now. Let go right now.
Yes or no?
Let go right now.
Yes, no. Yes or no?
You're under arrest.
It's fine.
We pray for the grace of God, sir.
I actually have to teach a class in an hour.
You're under arrest.
Can you tell?
We will in just one moment.
Right now, you're under arrest.
Can you let
So my name is Barrett. I work for UW Police Department. You please stop. Please stop. What? Please stop resisting.
I'm gonna drop my AirPod. I'm gonna drop my AirPod if you don't let me put it in my case. Let me put my AirPods in my case.
Please put in your pocket.
Let me put my AirPods in my case. We can work that.
Don't reach in your pocket. Don't reach in your pocket.
Where's my AirPods?
We'll help you get them. We'll help you get them.
Please stop walking away.
Please.
I'm not walking away.
Okay. Listen. Okay, ma'am.
You guys are wasting my time.
Ma'am. At some point in time in your life. So right now, you're under arrest. How old are you? Father God, Lord Jesus, we understand that you hate If you give me your AirPod, I will put in a case. Where's your case?
I don't know where my AirPods are. I have to
No,
look
it's in your
for
head.
it.
What's
I
that?
don't know where my AirPod case is. I have to look for it.
Okay, you can't right now, okay?
Okay, can you look for it in my pockets?
If you want,
It's probably this pocket.
right here.
Try it.
Is it on a strap of some kind?
I'm looking for my iPad case.
Is there any chance it's in here?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you want me to look for it?
Yes, because I don't want my battery running out.
So I see you got one earbud in your wallet.
Maybe by yourself?
I don't know where it is. My pockets. or
Okay,
something.
how about this?
This whole
How about this? I'm gonna pick up your stuff. Is that okay? And put it in your bag.
Okay.
Here, would you just hold on?
Yeah, I need you to stay out of your pockets, though. I need you to stay out of your pockets. I need you to stay out of your
I'm gonna
pockets.
sit down. I'm gonna sit down. I I'm gonna sit down.
Some of you was
Where did you hear this here? If not, I will.
Some of you, your parents didn't like
You need to stop doing that. You need to stop resisting me.
I'm not
Stop.
resisting. I'm just making myself comfortable. I'm just making myself comfortable. This hurts. And I don't want to hurt.
Stop grabbing me. Stop grabbing me. Boardman.
You are hurting me, Erwin.
Stop resisting. I'm not resisting.
Units, pick it up, getting out there. They're resisting.
I'm not resisting orders.
Then stop.
I'm not
You
resisting
are.
orders.
You are.
Here's your body cam. Thank you. Let's go to your squad. Do you have a case in your squad? Okay. I do. Wait. I do. 5-3 of responding units had come to front of Memorial Union with Mark Squad.
And to love our neighbors as ourselves.
Mark Squad out in front of the Union. They're on the south side of Library Hall.
What we preach, and the reason why we're preaching is that you know this God.
So where do you think it is?
This pocket?
I don't think so much.
This pocket? Oh, I found it. I found it. Here it is. Here you go. I can help you put it in there. You want it in there?
For things that we have done. That is the message of the gospel.
Other one?
That God so loved the world.
I got it. 1-3, responding units. Slow down. Just keep coming.
He is the love in which God sits.
Okay. So I'm going to put this in your bag.
Okay.
Reality started to set in once she was in custody, but her attitude still tested the officer's patience.
Thank you.
I've got all your... We got your stuff. Let's go this way. What's your first name? I'm Adam. Can you just tell me your first name?
Why do you need my first name?
I don't need it. It's just a common courtesy. I'm Adam.
I'm really upset that you pushed me down for here. So, like, I don't really want to talk to you.
That's okay. You don't have to.
Like, it was completely unnecessary for you to push me down. I explained to you that you were just making me uncomfortable, and I was trying to adjust my arm so that it was less comfortable.
Okay.
And
that's not what I experienced in any way, shape, or form.
I'm just explaining my feelings because I was the one who was pushed to the ground just now.
Okay. So,
holding somebody's cord.
When you dug your fingernails into me, and you kept grabbing my hand,
so when
even after I told you to stop, you kept grabbing my hand.
Look at what's on my arms right now. So who's more bound? Was it me holding your arm?
However, when I tell you to stop doing that, you need to stop doing that to me.
Yeah, we'll do another search.
Okay.
We're gonna go over here.
Oops.
Thank you. Everybody still over there? No, I don't think so.
Would one of you get the name of the guy, the gentleman who is doing the speaking on the microphone?
Try to get his name?
Yeah.
I'll go with Gertz here.
Nope.
Excuse me. Hi. You put my pen into the...
Here. Separate your feet.
Here.
Let's go ahead and switch. Could have just let go of his property and we could have all walked over.
I was asking a clarified question because
Stop!
Why are you yelling at me?
Stop right now!
Why are you yelling at me?
Stop resisting, stop pulling away from it, stop pushing.
Why are you yelling?
She's finally ushered into the back seat of the police car, and they needed to decide whether to write her a ticket and let her loose or take her for a ride downtown. They decided to ask the victim his thoughts.
All right, get in the car. Get in the car. Sit down.
Boardman, what's your problem?
Scooch over. Don't move.
Or what?
Thank you. We'll go through this if you want. All right, I'm sure there's nothing there. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is your truth and my truth? I don't want to press charges on her, really. I mean,
You can say I'm wrong and I can say you're wrong.
Okay, that's
emotions.
fine. I got his ID information. Is there anything else you need?
So, well,
Your truth and
At this point, what we wanted from her was to obviously let go of your stuff, let you continue on with what you're doing. It's not her stuff. You were being very patient, appreciate that. And then what happened back here was she wouldn't stop going in her pocket, she wouldn't stop grabbing us, scratching us, and resisting, even though her voice the whole time was, "Why are you doing this?" Super nice. She was pushing and shoving and grabbing and scratching. Sorry. So, well, that's all right. We're okay.
One last thing. Can I just get a telephone number just in case we need to reach back out? I'm going to put it where you can see it.
1 o'clock. Yep. You're welcome. What's that? Not too long. Just hang tight for a couple minutes and we'll get you on your way, okay? Do you have your ID in the bag? Do you have your ID with you? What's that? No, you don't have your ID. Can I just get it from you verbally?
I'll lock the other ones.
Okay, I mean, we can do it different ways where you go to jail to get IDs. Someone comes over here and IDs you. Okay, there you go. All right, that's your choice.
Doesn't want ID? Okay.
After being correctly identified, the officers let her know their decision, and it was her lucky day.
Yeah, we'll write it. I'll ask Lonnie if she can write it quick for me. I'll still take care of it, but that way, if she can do that quick. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Yep. See ya. Thanks. Bye. Yeah, we'll write it.
Yes. What time is it? It is 5 minutes after the last time that you asked me what time it was. I'm just at my job right now. So you're at your job right now? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Awesome.
It's 1:05.
Thank you. Yep. See ya. Thanks. Bye.
Keep your hand in. We're not going to play this game.
Okay, so I think maybe just somewhere so you can see both of the sections. There's really no other trouble. Mostly just her.
Yep.
All right, I'll go write up the ticket. Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
This is like an anti-abortion.
Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you told me, and you said that you were able to wait a minute. So
But it's been 2 minutes. I really have. I don't want a car.
No, I know. They're writing you a ticket, and then we're gonna let you go.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that the emergency is like real. So I'm just giving you the timeline.
Okay.
Go ahead and close the door. I'm just after a certain amount of time, we're gonna get a yeast infection. After a certain amount of time after that, the car's gonna have. Close the door. It's okay.
So
you can slam the door on me. It's okay.
Okay.
It wasn't enough for the officers to give her a break, so she decided to threaten them with a lawsuit and continue to test their patience for several minutes.
I need names. I know Irwin's and Boardman's name, but maybe like if you give me their badge numbers too, that would be useful.
I mean, we don't really have badge numbers, but we can give our radio numbers.
I mean, if you guys don't have, do radio numbers help you guys?
Radio numbers how we communicate with each other,
Okay,
but our
then
names are
that's helpful.
sufficient. We're a pretty small department.
Awesome.
But everything on there is how you can file a formal complaint.
Fantastic.
And you can do everything that way.
Okay, so can you give me everybody's name?
Yep, it's going to be on the citation. Yep, and then they can write it all down for you.
Thank you so much.
You're
That's
welcome.
really helpful. I have a follow-up question. So
Okay.
Okay, so the follow-up question is about the part that I'm doing.
Okay. Sure. And that's what court is for.
Okay, so court is the
Yeah, court is the way that you'll be able to give your account of what happened. Yep. Nope, and that's why you get the court date, so that way you can tell everything of what you believe happened.
So I'm gonna put your coat on. Take your handcuffs off. Okay?
Can I ask you the question that I asked you when you were arrested?
Sure.
Is it assault for me to hold a person's cord? Yes.
Is it assault? No.
That's the only question I asked, and that's the whole reason.
No. I disagree.
You literally, like, do you remember what happened, Boardman?
Absolutely. I pulled you away from him. Yes. Just hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Boardman.
Yes.
You don't have to touch me. It's okay.
Say that one.
It is for our safety right now.
Yeah. Well, I take them off.
Okay, Boardman.
Yeah.
So what happened was this guy gave me a microphone, right? And then when he took the microphone back, I was holding onto the cord, and this smaller guy was like, "That's assault." And then you
That's
came,
not.
and I
Yeah.
said,
Oh, no, I'm not saying he didn't say
Boardman,
that.
Boardman,
Yeah.
this
Go
is
ahead,
what
go ahead.
happened. I'm just explaining what happened.
Okay, yes,
I said,
go ahead.
Boardman, is it assault if I hold this cord? Yes or no? And you said, I'm not answering that question. I said, can you answer the question? And you said, you're under arrest.
and then say, hey, listen, do you want your coat? You asked me to pull your coat. I pull your coat up. You asked me to pull your hood away. I pull your hood away. So, I mean, I feel like, is it possible that I could have asked you and given you more time to explain why? Yeah, could have. Yeah, I agree. But at the time when you're not letting go and then you're struggling with me, that's not a good, safe time for me to do that.
One thing that I wanted to name is that you said that the reason why you pushed me down onto the ground was because I was looking at my pockets, and the part of the interaction where I was looking at my pockets had already been resolved, right? Remember, I was looking into my pockets for the AirPods, and then you guys started looking into my pockets for all the things. The reason why you pushed me down was because I told Erwin that he was hurting me, that the way that he positioned my arm was hurting me, and that I needed to move it. So I moved it this way, and then he signaled to you that I would, and then you pushed me on the ground. So when you pushed me on the ground, I was not rattling in my pockets or anything like that. So again, it was another moment of like not me being able to express myself, things escalating when it didn't need to escalate. I wasn't fighting you guys. I was just trying to get comfortable, all this sort of stuff. I understand that like things happen fast, and so you don't want to ask anybody questions or anything like that, but that means violence. Like, it just means violence. Like, it's like, if you had waited 5 seconds and had a conversation instead of pushing me down on the
So when you're reaching in your pockets and you're not, okay,
those are separate
narratives.
Those are separate parts of the narrative.
I don't agree. And the body camera is going to show something different.
Yes, and everyone is recording.
Instead of being able to move on to new business, the officers were stuck listening to her play the victim card.
All right. Dane County Circuit Courthouse. So do you know what your options are?
No.
Okay. So your options are mainly two options. Okay. So the main option is either to pay the ticket or to go to court, okay? Or at least to talk to the district attorney's office, right? You just make sure you do one of those two things before this court date. So if you
just talk to the district attorney's office.
Yeah. So basically, what they do is there will be an assistant district attorney that will ultimately be assigned to it. So you have those two options. It won't be up there because it takes a couple days for the track's transmission to go through.
So I can go ahead and contact them today, probably.
Absolutely. Yeah. They won't know about the ticket yet today, but if you give them the number,
it'll just be wiped away. I know all of that. That's the other part that's frustrating, that you and I know this part too, which is that the citation's going to get strict from the record and you have to pay this ticket or anything like that. And so, like, why did we do this for
Why did we do what?
this?
So the reason we did this goes back to when I'm giving you a lawful order to let go multiple times and you don't. And then as we're walking away, you're continuing to struggle with me and reach in your pockets. We put you in handcuffs. So you are also being verbally warned. I'm verbally warning you for disorderly conduct. Okay? That's it.
Do you see how even this redescription registers for me that
what's the redescription?
Like you describing this situation, redescribing it, that's just, signals for me that you actually don't understand how I showed up in that interaction. Like, you don't understand. You literally don't understand.
Okay.
And like that's my takeaway from this conversation, is that you don't get it. I spent so much time, like, I don't really like cops, I don't like talking to cops, but I decided I was like, I'm going to tell Boardman how I feel. Yeah. I'm going to teach Boardman empathy. I'm going to, we're going to get to a place of new ground. And the way that you just described that interaction, re-described it, again, renaming this as yes, this whole interaction could have happened differently.
I'm sorry, Jeff. Can you hold on?
If you had decided
No, we're good.
If you had decided to answer my question, that if you had decided I was worth answering your question, but I wasn't worth answering your question, and so the situation escalated. Okay. You can think about it a different way, where it's like, I'm the white dude, I'm the guy, I fought an unlawful order, and I said, yes, I will do that. I will follow your unlawful order. Can you answer this question? But only one person gets to have a say, only one person gets to have authority, only one person gets to have a voice, only one person gets to do this, that, or the other, and it was you. So you could have had what you wanted, because what you wanted was for me to let go of the court. I told you what I wanted.
The unnamed woman was issued a citation for resisting arrest. Our next suspect committed a much more serious offense, but he also denied any wrongdoing. inappropriate contact. In Joliet, Illinois, on May 16, 2024, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a hairdressing school after being alerted to an alleged assault by a teacher. A female student claimed the man made advances towards her and touched her inappropriately. When the officers arrived and confronted the teacher, he claimed he had no idea where she came up with her story. Let's find out who was telling the truth.
The lady's here today, and I was trying to help her. He's rubbing against me. It's hard to rub against you when I got a shirt case in front of me.
Yeah.
And every time I get behind you guys, excuse me, you know. But she just stood there. I'm just trying to get around. She was next to a wall.
Oh, okay.
And the woman that I was helping cut her hair, she goes, "What the hell's going on?"
Yeah.
So she left her name and number in case you wanted to talk to her. So.
Yeah, I got her information. Yeah. So.
Did she talk? Was she out here?
Yeah, I talked to her. Yeah, I talked to her.
She's. I'm not leaving. I saw. So I don't.
Okay. Did you like accidentally like grab her with the hand or anything like that? Like try to push her out of the way or anything?
No, absolutely not. I was trying to just move her hand. She was cutting hair up here, and I was moving her hand so she didn't cut a big chunk out of it. And I said, "Excuse me, I'm trying to get around."
Okay.
That was it. You know, we've had trouble with her before.
Okay.
Later.
She said he's coming back later?
Oh, yeah, he's been circling the parking lot. He's been screaming and yelling. Right in my salon area with women in there. So I'm sure I'm going to have problems with him.
So you just like, you just grabbed her hand?
No, I just moved. I went around like this. Excuse me, move your hand like this. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. Move her hand like
that's what I do for a living.
Right. Are you like a?
I'm the owner.
You're the owner?
Yeah.
Were you, so like this is like a school?
Yes, it's a cosmetology school. Yeah.
Cosmetology, you just show them how to do it?
Yeah, they come here and they get a license and they get done here. We've been here 40 years.
The more he spoke, the stranger his story became, and the officers struggled to believe anything he was telling them.
Oh, sorry, it's going talking on the radio.
This one's she's got a problem. She doesn't like me anyway because I threw her out of school.
Who did they? Oh, you threw her out of the school?
Well, the two of them were out there. There was three of them, and she was one of them. They were locked in the bathroom, and I finally got in there, and they were all in there smoking, and they were in there huffing, whatever they call those things. But I couldn't prove it. There you go.
Perfect. What's a phone number for you? You ever had any like incidents before where like people claim these things?
No.
Like, no.
So it's just, we don't. All the instructors know nobody talks to a student, especially when there's two of them in the office. So doors are never shut. And out there I got 35 chairs out there, and they were all filled today. So it's pretty hard to.
Yeah. What do they pay, like a tuition or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so she already paid like her tuition and stuff?
I don't know what she owes. They're on financial aid. It's like junior college.
Oh, junior college?
Yeah, kind of like that. They come.
Oh, so they pay the college and?
No, it's like junior college where you get FAFSAs, grants and things like that. So they apply for that when they start.
Oh.
So it depends on what they get, and then the rest would be on tuition. And we also have a vocational program I do with all high schools.
Okay.
Wilco program, West, Central, Lockport.
Okay.
So we have a special program just for them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's like she has already paid tuition and stuff like that, so she's gonna come back, or is she like,
what?
Or is it like a job where it's like you're?
Well, that's kind of. You're dealing with the government here, with payments and stuff like that. So it's a long process, It's like if I had my way, I'd just say right now, and I'm tired of dealing with you. This is a couple of times. This with the same group, So they're almost done, but I try not to. It's like okay, you're not gonna be able. Nobody's gonna take you to finish school if you only got a few hours left. So.
Right.
So I try and be pretty flexible, but she just, I don't know, she's whacked out.
Mm-hmm.
While an officer gave the professor a reality check, his colleague took a statement from the victim and heard from witnesses.
Done, and as far as, I don't know, if she's going to be staying in the school, maybe just kind of keep a distance from her if she's got to, if she's going to be here.
I usually do, but I was trying to salvage this woman's haircut. She had only been in here once before, and this girl just doesn't give a rat's ass, So I was trying And I was trying to show her that's what they pay me for, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So, you got any questions for me?
No.
Okay.
Sorry to waste your time. And
No. It's.
But I don't know. You know, it's just a whole different ballgame now. They can do like that.
Well, yeah. Anybody, you know, we get calls for everything. So you know, if people, you know, make the call, we gotta report. So
I understand. It's just so ridiculous that, you know, it's not like, you know, you're in an office someplace with the door shut. You know, it's like there's a lot of people out there.
yeah. But you guys don't have any cameras in there or
No.
anything? Okay.
No.
Perfect. All right.
Stuff like this makes me want to put them in, though.
Yeah, I would suggest if you're getting stuff like, you know, allegations and stuff, and I mean for security purposes too.
Yeah, this is the only one.
You know,
she just got it.
Everything's, you know, stuff like that. So, okay.
The officers had a final question for the suspect, but his answer likely wouldn't keep him out of jail.
Hey, my partner here was telling me a little bit of what happened with this whole situation.
About me.
What's that?
Out of me, I'm telling you, everybody's. So when I was cutting her hair at the same time with helping this girl, she said, what the hell just happened? I don't know. She just flipped out. When in the office, I was trying to help her with this lady's haircut, and I don't know. And I'm always real careful. So I get around, it's like, excuse me, you know, when I move around. And all I was doing, I was trying. She was holding the hair wrong. She was going to cut a big hunk out of her hair. So I said, no, I want you to hold it like this. And all of a sudden, she just flips out and goes in the office, slams the door, and then all of a sudden, her friends said. I had problems with 4 of them out there, and bathrooms and stuff, you know. So I sent a couple of them home. So they got kind of a little vendetta with me. But that was it. And this woman, I know. I guess you talked to her.
Yeah, the witness. Yeah.
So you did touch her?
Her hand.
Did you have permission to put your hands on her?
I was moving her hands with a pair of scissors. There were scissors in her hands. That was it.
Okay. Do you know if you had permission from her?
Well, I'm a teacher. That's how we teach.
Okay. All right. Do you mind taking that bag off?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and stand up and turn around.
What is going on here?
You're being arrested for battery.
Can I go to the bathroom first?
You can go to the bathroom once we get to the station.
I don't think I can make it right now. I'm sure. I'm just going in the back. I mean, you can follow me. I'm serious. I do have to go. I was just going there.
You okay with that?
Yeah, that's
I just don't understand.
I'll walk back.
I'll walk back with you. I'll just stand outside the door.
This is ridiculous.
He's not been searched, just so you know. Yeah. Why don't you put your hands on top of your head so we can quickly search you before you use the washroom? Thank you. Turn around. Put your hands on top of your head. Thank you.
Hey, John, do me a favor, separate your feet, put your hands back on your head.
Yeah.
I'm going to put your in the office.
And I do have, I'm concealed carry. I was just going home, so I just put it in my pocket.
That's what you need to go to the bathroom for. Yep.
No.
Okay. Keep your hands on top of your head.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's not why I was going to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom.
Where is it?
It's in my pocket. And it was out of my truck, and I brought it in because this guy was coming back. Can I go to the bathroom?
Did you come up with that when you ran the CQH?
No, I didn't want that. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't bring the car in the back.
No, it's right there.
I know it's right there, but this is ridiculous. You know it.
What's that?
You know as well as I do.
No, you didn't have permission to touch this girl.
I didn't touch her. I touched her scissors to move her scissors. But you got my keys?
I got your keys. Got everything for you.
He was charged with battery. The suspect in our fourth case thought he escaped the long arm of the law, but it wasn't his lucky day. Dosage concerns. On May 3rd, 2024, law enforcement officials were called to a school in Stowe, Ohio, after receiving a call claiming a teacher showed up drunk to class. The suspect fled the premises, and the officers were forced to chase him down. Luckily for them, it didn't take long to find him. Unlucky for him, the officers had a hard time believing his story. Let's see what he did have to say.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. So we got called about you. Okay, I guess you showed up to work and they thought you were intoxicated.
Okay.
Down the PD called us to check on you. They thought you might be coming home. That's basically where we're at. Okay.
Okay.
Is there any reason they think you're too impaired to work or anything like that? I mean, I guess you didn't do a breathalyzer or something, or I mean, what's really going on? That's the only information I have.
No, I started a new sleep med.
Okay.
It's high dosage.
Yeah. Do you feel okay? I mean, you think it's maybe just the dosage of the sleep med and messing with you a little bit?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, though, just the medication?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the medication that they gave you?
Trazodone.
Trazodone? Okay.
150 milligrams.
Okay, is that more than you would... I mean, let me ask you this. Have you been on that for a while? Is it just up the dosage, or...?
I was up on 50 and they bumped it 100.
Okay.
And I am
just a little drowsy, a little sleepy maybe? Just messing with you a little bit?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Okay. All right. Can you do me a favor? Can I just see your eyes real quick? Can you just look at me? Okay. Are you able to... Actually, let's just do this. Again, because I want to make sure that you're okay. Okay, obviously to drive and everything. That's the call that we got. All right. I don't know if it's medication or something else going on with you, but again, just the nature of what we got the call for and everything, and you driving.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you're indeed in some shape to drive. Okay, so I'm going to have you come out here and just hang out by my bumper. We're going to do a couple of tests and hopefully we'll get you inside.
But I'm home.
I know, but you were also driving down Darrow and came back from work, so you were not home. You were driving.
Home.
I know you're home now. I understand that.
Why can't I just go into my home?
Listen, like I explained to you, okay? Got a call about you being impaired at work. Medina PD called us to check on you because they thought you were driving home. Okay, they thought you were impaired to be driving, and they want us to check on you. Okay, that's why I stopped you. Okay, you're saying you got on new medication and it's messing with you?
Trazodone.
Well, that may be, and if that's really the case, man, and you're good, that's fine. Okay, we'll get you inside and go.
What's gonna happen?
What do you mean?
What's gonna happen? Like I'm home.
Mm-hmm. Right. But again, I also followed you down Darrow Road. Okay, it's not like I found you in a parking lot, with no keys and you're just parked. Okay, you were indeed driving. Okay, and there was concerns about your driving because of the call about you being impaired at work. That we got a call from another police department to check on your welfare and everything like that. Okay.
After hearing his story, it was time to conduct field sobriety tests. He protested and decided to make the situation as painful as possible.
That's where we're at. All right. So again, I'll make sure that you are indeed okay to drive. And if that's the case, you'll walk inside, do what you got to do with your medication, and go on about your day. All right, but for this point, I am going to at least check you, make sure that you're not impaired, because again, you are driving, and we'll go from there. All righty?
I disagree.
What's that?
I disagree.
Okay, I'm sorry you disagree. Okay, if this goes where it might go, then you can talk to an attorney about that. But again, we're not there yet. All right, I still got to do what I got to do. All right. If you want to just, in a minute, do you want to hit that vape again one more time, and then just leave that in the car for me, and then we'll come out here, do a couple of tests, and go from there.
I'm not doing the test.
You're not going to do any tests?
No.
Okay. No tests whatsoever.
I need to make some phone calls.
Okay. Well, we're not going to do that right now. Okay. You're going to get out and do these tests, or we're going to go a different direction. Okay.
What is the direction?
The direction is you're barely able to talk to me. I smell alcohol talking to you. You've admitted to going over Trazodone 150 milligrams. Okay. It's obvious that something's messed up with you at the moment. If you refuse to take any kind of test to, again, convince me that you are indeed okay to drive, then we're probably just going to go straight to arresting you. Okay, I'd like to give you the chance to go through those tests, but based on what I'm seeing right at this very moment, it's not, you're in no shape to drive. Okay, so that's kind of your options. Okay, you can get out and perform these tests for me, or I will go with my initial observations of you and just arrest you for OVI right now. Does that make sense to you?
But I'm home.
Being home has nothing to do with this.
I'm home.
Right, but you drove home.
My door
you drove
is
home.
right there.
Right, correct. But you drove to Medina, and then from Medina to home. Who are you trying to call with it right now?
My girlfriend.
And what's she going to do for you at the moment?
I don't understand what's going on.
I explained to you about 5 times what's going on. All right? There's not much more I can explain to you.
Hello? Hey, they called the Stowe police. So, yeah, they're trying to get me to do a DUI test. I'm literally in my parking lot, about to walk in. I'm still coming off the transit. Like, I don't know what to do. I took it at like 2, 3 a.m. I overtook it. I'm not going to you, by the way.
I know.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
We still got to do a certain set of processes here, though, okay? So I'll give you another minute to talk to girlfriend, but then we got to do what we got to do, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I write down her number?
Yes. Listen, again, sir, we're not even to the point of where I'm going to pull you out and just arrest you right now, okay? I'd like to perform tests on you, okay? Standardized field sobriety testing. If indeed you can show that you're not impaired, then you're already home, and you go back inside, and there's nothing else we're doing, okay? So.
But I'm home.
I you said that. I get that. But you drove.
I understand what
the
you're
issue
saying.
is you drove, and you drove home. All right, I got behind you on a main roadway, State Route 91 right here. Again, I didn't find you in a parking lot by yourself. It is what it is, man. You drove your car, okay? If you're not impaired, that's fine, and you know you get your medication adjusted. But we're kind of past the point of your home and everything like that. So
I took 700 milligrams of it last night. I'm not going to be.
That's a firm. Okay. So listen, I want to do a couple of tests with your eyes. I'd like to do a walk and turn test and a one-leg stand test on you. That's the standardized field sobriety testing.
I'm going to fail.
Why would you think you're going to fail? Is it because of the medication?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to at least try or no?
No.
You don't want to try any tests at all? You just think you're beyond impaired to be able to do any kind of tests?
That's why I told them I'm coming home today.
Right, well obviously again, if you were too impaired to go to work, okay, did you think it was the right thing to drive home?
At 8:15 and I needed to get home. I told them that specifically.
Okay, well they called Medina Police because they were concerned that you're driving a vehicle because of whatever state that they observed. And again, my initial observations of you as well, I'm concerned as well as far as driving a car, okay?
But
medication's not illegal, I get that.
Because I took 700 milligrams of Trazodone.
What are you supposed to take? How many are you prescribed?
150.
You took 700?
Yeah.
Why'd you take 700?
Because I had an argument with my girlfriend and I wanted to pass out.
You want to pass out? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever taken that much before? Have you ever taken 700 before?
No.
You think that was a good idea to take 5 times the amount of medication and go drive a car?
No, it was terrible.
It's a terrible idea, right? Okay. So again, it is my job to at least attempt to do. That's what I have to do. Okay. If you refuse to do all this tests, I'm going to go with my observations right here, and we're just going to get the process done.
He eventually agreed to take the test, but not before claiming to have multiple chronic injuries that required him to take several prescription medications. Let's see if his game worked.
I'm not going to give you a chance to even do those. I mean, that's your opportunity now.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay. You don't want to do any kind of testing whatsoever? To at least try. Again, I have to at least give you the opportunity to perform them, okay? Do you want to or no?
Sure.
Okay. Take a seat on my bumper right here. Just rest up against that and look at me. And then if you don't mind, can you flip your glasses above your head for me? Do you have any medical problems I need to worry about? Any major injuries, any major conditions, anything like that?
Yes, I have a condition where my eyes flicker.
What is that condition?
The condition, I don't know. I would have to go inside and get the paperwork.
Is that prescribed from a doctor?
Yes.
Some kind of condition from your eyes? Okay. And by flicker, what do you mean by flicker?
They flicker back and forth.
You ever had a major head injury or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. 7.
When was that?
7 of them.
7 of them?
Mm-hmm.
From when?
From 2014 to 20... Or or 2004 to 2018.
Okay. What's the nature of those injuries? How'd you get those?
Football.
Football? Okay. Like concussions and things, or? Okay. Okay. Ever had like a CT scan to confirm what kind of injuries you have or anything like that? Okay. When was the most recent injury?
The most recent was 2019.
Okay. And what was that? A concussion or something else? Or?
Concussion.
Okay. Do you take medication for those injuries?
No.
Okay. So the trazodone, you're on that for what?
For sleep.
For sleep? Okay. Any other medications?
A lot.
Go ahead and let me hear them all. Go ahead. And what's that for?
Bipolar.
Okay.
I'm on for bipolar. I'm on for anxiety. I'm on for high blood pressure. I'm on for high blood pressure, and I'm on for high triglycerides.
Okay. Besides prescribed medications, have you consumed anything else today as far as any alcohol, anything like that?
The trazodone.
Just the trazodone? Okay. But that's prescribed to you, right?
Yeah.
For the sleep? Okay. And you said you took 700?
Yes.
When was that? When did you take those?
Around 4 a.m.
4 a.m.? Okay. And you're supposed to take 150? How often are you supposed to take it per day?
Once.
Just once? Okay. You said you were in an argument with the girlfriend, a little upset, wanted to go to sleep, pass out.
Yes.
That's why you couldn't tell what your medication. Okay. All right. So again, I want to look at your eyes. Okay.
Sure.
There's certain things that alcohol and other drugs will indicate to us whether you're impaired or not.
Absolutely. It's going to be the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. And then if you're able to, I'd like to do some walking tests. Okay. That's part of the standardized testing. Okay. Again, it's.
I already know I'm going to fail.
Okay.
He kept it together long enough to take the tests, but his performance was less than inspiring.
So for now, I'd like you to watch my pen. Okay, I'm going to wave it in front of your face.
Flicker.
I still have to observe it myself. Again, there's a process to what we do as far as OBI investigations, things like that.
Oh, I appreciate
so if
it.
you say it's going to flicker, I appreciate you giving me a heads up with your injuries and everything.
Yeah.
I still got to articulate what I saw myself.
Okay.
All right. Again, no recent injuries. 2019 is the last injury you had?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I want you to do is look at the tip of my pen right up here. Follow with your eyes and your eyes only. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your head's moving a little bit. If it helps you, just put your palms against your cheeks, okay?
Okay.
Again, we're trying not to move our head at all. All right? All right, take a quick break. We got one more eye thing, and then we're going to do a little bit of walking, if that's okay with you. Okay, do you have any problems walking in general, as far as...
Right now with the trazodone, yeah.
Okay. What's the trazodone make it just tired? I mean, what is...
Oh, it makes me just groggy and
groggy.
And it makes me lethargic. Oh.
Sleepy? Okay.
Yeah, it makes me struggle. That's why, like, I had another meeting at 10:30 and I canceled it to come home to just go to bed.
I understand.
Because I took too much and...
Understood. So, do you have any problems walking for me to try? Any injuries that would prevent you from doing so?
Left ankle sprain.
What's wrong with your left ankle?
Oh, I had a deep sprain in the left ankle.
When was that?
2012.
2012. Okay. Did you get any treatment for that or anything?
I did, but I didn't do physical therapy.
Does it still bother you today?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. In general, do you walk normally though, or does it mess with that?
I still walk with a crook.
With a crook? Okay. Well, we're going to try. Okay, so let's come on down over here. We got a nice straight line in the parking lot, so just stand right there for me, okay? What I want you to do on that line, okay, left foot down. Yeah, yep. Left foot down on that line in front of you. Right foot in front of it, heel to toe, kind of like this. And just stay like that. Can you get your heel and toe together? Kind of like I'm standing?
Yep.
You able to touch them? Okay. Hands down at your side like this. And I want you to stay like that for a minute until I tell you to move, okay? So whenever I tell you to, you're going to be taking 9 steps down that line, heel to toe.
Yeah.
All right, I want you to look down at your feet while you're doing that. Count the steps out loud. And keep your hands down at your side. Okay, it's going to look similar to this. Again, right here. Would you be able to try to balance on one leg at all, or no? No?
Like I just showed you.
Okay, I understand. You're a little off balance. I get it.
Took 700 milligrams.
A lot of trazodone. A lot of trazodone. Let's try something else, okay?
Jesus.
Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, so again, whatever hand you want to use, but maybe
What am I doing here?
Okay, listen.
What am I doing here?
We're going to do some tests, okay? And then once we're done with the test,
I took 700 milligrams
way too much
of
trazodone. I understand. And then you drove a car. That's the issue. And It's obviously messing you up. You feel messed up yourself. Okay, that's the issue.
Yes, that's why I got home.
I know.
My apartment is right there, number 14.
Again, what you should have probably done is called for a ride. Okay, that's would have been the best case scenario for you. If
I got home. I'm sitting in the parking lot.
All right, one last thing I want you to try.
I'm sitting in the parking lot.
Okay.
It's right there.
Listen, do you want to try anything else or no?
It's right
Listen,
there.
I know you're upset.
He was surprised to learn that being able to complete the test wasn't enough to keep him out of jail, and he was placed under arrest.
Try any more tests or no?
My apartment is right there.
Here's the deal. I need you to turn around and put your hands behind your back for me. You're under arrest.
For what?
OVI. Turn around.
For OVI?
Turn around.
What?
Turn around. You said you weren't going to fight me, remember? That's not good. Worse than we have to be. You know, trazodone driving your car is the issue. 700 milligrams of trazodone. 5 times what you're supposed to take. Do you have anything in your pockets at all? Wallet. So here's the deal. Okay.
But can I get a ride if she doesn't pick me up?
Yes. Yeah, we will. Well, yeah, we're not going to do that. We'll drop you off at home if that's the case, all right? We're going to come back down to this passenger side, okay? You're not going to fall over, are you? I know you're leaning back quite a bit.
You guys are making me lean back.
Here, I got you. Got it. All right, here. Try to lean forward for me. You're kind of falling back at this point. Here we go. All right, you able to slide your first for me? Careful.
But I'll be able to get my phone to call her, right?
Bring it with us.
All right.
And then we're just going to lock your car up here, okay?
All right, sounds good.
I got to read some things to you, okay?
All right. I know.
It's just part of it. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. Won't be appointed to represent you before any questions. If you wish, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, like I said, we got about an hour worth of paperwork and then you're coming home.
All
right?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks. Did you drink anything at all? Because the medication and the obviously concerned. At this point, you know, this is a traffic offense. It's not the end of the world, but we're more worried about.
Struggle with it every
All right, man. I understand that. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Okay.
4-2.
Yes, sir. So again, our concern. I understand you. Sounds like you have some experience with drinking. Okay, you know yourself better than we do. Okay. Do you feel like you need to see an ambulance or something? Because that's extremely high. Plus, you took a bunch of trazodone. It's just from our standpoint, it's almost a medical concern for you.
I just need to go home.
Yes, you want to just to cover our butts.
How much that it's prescribed to you, whatever you took today?
The trazodone, right?
The trazodone is?
Yeah.
But you took more, you said? You told you took more than what you needed to?
Jesus Christ, at 3, 4, 2.
Well, we'll just have some paramedics come and take your blood pressure and stuff.
It's fine. My blood pressure will be low because I drink that much and I do it consistently. It'll be fine. I've been trying in AA for so long.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to apologize.
I'm just going to have them come and run some vitals on you, and then you and the paramedics can decide about if you don't want to go to the hospital, you just tell them that, okay? But that's what we'll do. Where are you guys at in the booking process? Do I need to wait a little bit?
They don't need to come.
I mean, we can get through.
Fingerprints?
Yeah, so listen, I know you don't want to necessarily see them, okay? From our standpoint, it's just a liability for being that high with the medication. Okay?
4-2.
Yeah, so obviously you know that's high as well. So again, it doesn't have to be a big deal, okay? If you don't want to go, they'll tell you can just refuse. But we do have to at least get you checked just because of how high it is.
He was charged with operating a vehicle while impaired after providing a sample of .342, more than 4 times the legal limit. He was placed on administrative leave, but registered soon after. The suspect in our next case is the most entitled on today's list. Heartbreak stop. Law enforcement officials respond to a report of a domestic disturbance involving a teacher at a local school. When the officers located the suspect's vehicle and conducted a traffic stop, she denied the assault but admitted to being. Let's see how the officers handled the strange situation.
Turn the car off. Turn the car off. Turn the car off. Here, walk over here for me. Let me talk to you. Over on the side of the street here.
Here, let's step out of the street. Let's talk on the sidewalk over here. I guess there was an incident that happened, but I want you to step out of the roadway so you don't get hit by a car. Here, come on, over here. I don't want you to get hit by a car.
Are you pulling me over because I called you?
Yes.
Do you have any reason to pull me over?
Absolutely. I need you to go over on the sidewalk here.
What do you have? What reason?
I need you to walk over the sidewalk. I'm going to put you in handcuffs. Walk over the sidewalk.
What?
I need you out of the roadway. I need you to walk onto the
You're
sidewalk.
putting me into handcuffs. For
If
what?
you didn't listen to me, because I wanted you out of the roadway. Let's walk over here. All right, you can stay right there. All right. So obviously something happened that you know that we are stopping you.
Yes, I am in a relationship with a person.
Yeah. So what happened?
It doesn't mean that a cop should be called. What have I done that you're pulling me over for?
What reason would we have to pull you over? Why
Because
you
called you because he's mad? I could call you. Hi, he's mad at me. Can you pull him over?
Well, right now I have his side of the story, but I want your side of the story.
My side of the story is I have a boyfriend who I am in a fight with.
Okay.
What did I do that violated him?
Well, what happened out at the house?
I am sorry. I don't understand police and I don't understand the law enough to say much except I want to go home. I am driving home.
Okay, well, I can't have you go home right now because we got to figure this out. So here's what I know, and you can kind of fill in the blanks for me. Is that fair?
I don't know if it's fair. It feels bizarre to me. I don't know enough about policing to know why this is not bizarre.
Well, this is just, I'm telling you his side of the story, and you can fill in the blanks for me. Because obviously...
Do I look like I'm threatening him? Do I have a gun? Do I have a... Am I threatening him?
I would hope not. But
Okay,
okay.
so why am I being pulled over with
I'm trying to explain that to you, but you're not letting me.
Okay,
So...
I'm confused by this. This is very bizarre. I'm literally having a fight with my boyfriend. There's no reason police should be involved.
Well, obviously you got the police involved because he said there was an argument at the house where it became physical. Okay? He said at one point you pulled a knife on him. This is the story I'm getting. So what happened at the house?
We
Just tell me.
literally got in a dime a dozen domestic bicker.
Okay.
And when people get crazy and they get offended, they do things to pull power. I don't know what to tell you. You can look at my police record. I am a 4-year-old teacher at high school. I am a human being who lives in the world.
Well, that's why I'm trying to get your side.
So I'm telling it to you. I'm sorry. You have to understand why I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm being pulled over. I'm a mile from my home. I have 4 children at home. This is very humiliating and overwhelming to me. I got in a fight with my boyfriend in a polar struggle.
She denied assaulting her boyfriend, but there must have been a reason for the 911 call, and the officers wanted to know what it was.
Okay. And what was the argument? How did the argument start, I guess? And how did it escalate to the point of him calling the police?
Are you asking for a psychological report on him?
No, I'm asking for your side of what happened. You're
My
not telling
side of the story is that I got in a fight with my boyfriend, period.
Okay, and you're saying nothing physical happened?
Nothing physical happened.
Did you bite him?
Nothing. I did not bite him.
Okay, you didn't bite him?
I did not bite him. I did not pull a knife. I did not pull a gun. Look at me.
Then why would he tell me otherwise?
I don't know.
Has he ever called the police on you before?
Has he do you want to look at his police record? Do you
No,
want to know
I
when
don't-
his ex-wife called the police on him?
No, I don't care about anything in the
Well,
past.
I do.
I'm worried about the here and now.
Because he's the kind of person that it happens with. Because I accidentally got in a relationship with a man who does this sort of stuff. Because I accidentally got in a relationship with a man whose wife has called the police on him. I don't know what to tell you. I made a mistake and got in a relationship with a man who does this sort of thing. What do you want from me?
Well, I asked for your side, and this is why we needed to talk to you. And from what he told me is that you knew the police were called, and you drove right past us.
Yes, of course I did. He literally calls me. He's like, I'm going to call the police on you. I'm sitting in his driveway saying, babe, literally, you can look at the text messages.
Right.
Babe, come. Babe, I love you so much. Babe, please come. Let's talk this out.
So then why
Let's
wouldn't you
figure
want to just talk to us and clear the air and figure it out?
Because I didn't think it would come to that. And here I am. I'm here now. You pulled me over and I'm here. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, search my car. Search his house. There's no knives. There's no guns. There's no nothing.
Okay.
I'm sorry he called you. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like he made a claim. Claims aren't warranted always, are they?
Okay. No, not
Okay,
always.
good.
But like
He
I
made
said,
a
this is why we
claim.
need your side, right?
My side is that nothing happened.
All right. How much have you had to drink today?
What?
How much? Don't treat me like I'm dumb. How much have you had to drink today? I can smell it coming off your breath. You're slurring your words. How much?
Am I slurring my words?
You are slurring your words.
I'm slurring my words. Actually?
Yes.
Okay,
So-
I'm not slurring words.
So it was just a simple question of how much you've had to drink tonight. That's it. I mean, obviously you have. I can smell it coming off you. You're slurring your words.
I literally know for 100% fact I am sober. Okay.
All right. Are you willing to do some field sobriety tests to show that to me?
Can I go home?
No, you can't. Right now, you cannot go home. You're
Oh
being
my
detained
God.
while I complete. No, don't walk away.
She acted like the most entitled woman on the planet. and she expected the officers to give her a free pass for her drunk driving.
Need an ambulance or do you have injuries? It's a fair question. Do you have any injuries on you?
Do I?
I don't know. That's
No,
why I'm asking
I
you.
don't.
Okay, all right. So the other issue is that I suspect that you've been drinking and you're driving, okay? So are you willing to go through some field sobriety tests to show me that you haven't been drinking?
No.
You're not willing to do that at all?
No.
Okay. Because you're leaving my hands tied because if that's the case, because of that, and I have nothing to go on other than my observations, is that I'm going to have to place you under arrest for DUI. Now, if you're willing to participate in the tests, we can see where you're at, and if you're telling me the truth that you haven't been drinking...
I didn't say I haven't been drinking. I'm saying I'm not slurring my words and I'm not drunk. The fact that I had some drink does not have anything to do with the fact that my boyfriend is mad at me.
I get that, but I asked you how much
Can
you had to
you really pull over people?
Yes,
Because
yes, we can.
Can
Absolutely.
I call?
No, absolutely not. Not
Why
right now.
absolutely not?
Because right now I'm investigating a thing that he called about. So, are you willing to participate in field sobriety tests?
Do I have a choice? It sounds like I don't.
You have a choice, either participate in field sobriety tests, but at this point, if you don't participate, I have nothing to go on. And based on my observations alone, is that I suspect you are driving under the influence of alcohol.
Question.
Yes.
Why can I not call?
Because is the one that called us, and he knows
Can
that
I
we're
call him?
No, absolutely not.
Can I
It's not.
call him?
Not right now.
For real.
For real, you can't call him right now. Right now, we're dealing with you. We'll talk with you later.
So, are you willing to participate?
I'm sitting down because I'm pretty overwhelmed. You guys listen to me. I am a human being in the world. I got in a fight with my boyfriend. I mean, I don't like anything about this. I feel like my boyfriend is tailing on me and I'm about to get and that's very overwhelming to me. I'm not slurring my words. I'm emotional because this is very hard for me because I'm a teacher.
Okay. I don't want you. Hold on. I don't want you to start snowballing and then freaking yourself out. Okay.
I am very overwhelmed by this. I just want to go home.
Let me try to organize this the best I can. Okay. So first, I'm going to deal with the fact that I suspect you've been drinking and you're driving.
Yes. People drink and drive all the time. It doesn't mean that I'm a drunk or I'm drunk driving. You guys know this.
Well, this is why I asked you, are you willing to participate in field sobriety tests to see if you are at a legal limit to
I don't
driving?
know because it scares me because I don't know what that means because I'm a human being who doesn't know.
Basically, we would go through several tests. You blow into a breathalyzer, see where you're at. If I determine that you are not too drunk to be driving, then that's that. Then that's problem solved right there. And then we deal with whatever happened at the house. You're claiming nothing happened. He's claiming something happened. We go from that route. So let's start out with the first thing. I need an answer. Are you willing to participate?
I don't have a choice, it sounds like. I have to do what you have to tell me to do. I'm very sad. I'm very scared. I love my kids. I love my job. I love my students. I love my kids. I have no choice. You're saying I have to.
I'm not
You're literally saying I have
I'm
to.
giving
Then
you
no, the answer is no. If you're saying I don't have
It's a no?
Sure.
Okay, all right. Then at this point, I'm placing you under arrest
Why?
for driving under the influence. I need you to stand up, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest, okay?
I don't want to be under arrest.
Do not resist. I have a canine. I have a canine and he will bite you, okay?
My breathalyzers. Oh my God, you guys.
Relax. You are going to make this far worse on yourself.
Can you stop?
You are under arrest. Stop.
Oh my God, I will make it. Can you let me be willing to that?
You are going to go to the ground.
Sir. You guys.
Put your hand behind
you
your back.
guys, I will let you do whatever you need to do.
Put your hand behind your back now, or you're going to get tased. You will get tased. You understand me?
The officers were done playing her game, but she wanted to keep playing.
Is this a real thing?
You refuse to take the test.
I'll take it then. Can you?
No, we're past it. I gave you plenty of opportunity.
Oh my God. You guys. I don't know what's happening. I don't know your protocol. Can you please give me... Look at me.
No, let's go. We're going to
No,
walk.
look at me.
No, we're going to walk over to my partner's car.
Sir, I am a teacher.
Stop. Walk.
High school. I have 4 children. Please do not touch me. I don't know what this
I
is.
gave you plenty of options.
I didn't understand it.
I gave you plenty of opportunities. Ma'am, I gave you plenty of opportunities.
You're literally putting me under arrest and I don't know what's happening. Could you please stop? I'm asking you.
LT, can you activate your dash cam?
I don't know what's happening.
Whatever. I don't have a dash cam.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have any weapons on you at all? I'm assuming not. I'm just going to check your waistline, make sure you don't have any weapons, okay? I'm using the back of my hand here. I'm just checking to see that you don't have any knives, guns, or anything like that, okay?
I don't know what's happening. Can you please unarrest me? You did not tell me that if I said... So look at me.
We're going to take a seat in my partner's car for now.
You did not tell me that if I did not... I don't know what's happening. I don't know your guys' protocol. Oh my God.
Is Mitchell on the way? Take a seat.
I have a son who's going to be home.
Okay,
Please
take a
do not
seat.
do this to me.
Put your foot
Listen,
in.
sir.
Put your foot in. I'm done listening to this point. Put your foot in the car. You are under arrest. Put your foot in the car. Do it now. Thank you.
She was charged with driving under the influence and resisting arrest. Our final case takes us to Iowa, where the officers were given an offer they had to refuse. Tries to kiss cop. In Des Moines, Iowa, officers were dispatched to a bar to help management deal with a drunk woman who was wandering through restricted areas of the building and appeared as though she was going to hurt herself. When the officers arrived and attempted to take her into custody, they were given an offer they had to refuse. Let's see how embarrassing the situation got.
For real? Does anyone occupy it? Drunk?
And there it goes, right there.
This is where it's at. Like, this isn't in my building. This isn't part of
Oh my gosh.
I have nothing to do with this thing. I'm gonna
Upload ET3.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, stay right there. Stay. Just let you know we're at the district.
Hold ya.
We're just signing in talks.
You guys are such
Okay, stay back.
Go. Fine. No. Go, dude.
All right, you need to get out of here. Come on.
You too.
The bar's closed.
Me too. My home's upstairs.
No one lives.
Okay, watch this.
Ma'am, come on. Stop.
Sir, I don't need your help.
What's your address?
You don't need to know my
What's
address.
your
I'm not
address?
giving it to you.
Well, you're
Are
probably
you
going to go to
asking me
jail if you don't get out of here.
Oh, really? Really? For what reason?
You don't live here.
You
For
don't know if
business.
I do or not. I work live on the third floor.
Do you have an ID?
Absolutely.
See your ID.
Well, it's off my debit card, but you could absolutely look it up, my friend.
Is that your jacket?
No, that's not my jacket. I don't wear
Okay, let's go downstairs.
I just wear like black and
Come on,
white.
downstairs.
No, I'm not going.
Was she one of your customers?
Absolutely, I'm one of your customers. I don't know who that old guy is. I was like 2 floors
All right,
up.
let's go.
No, I'm not going
Come
up.
on.
Absolutely not. You want to give me my debit card back, young man? Because I can pay for your salary and his salary twice, times 2.
Nobody, nothing up there. Okay.
Oh, really?
All right, come on. Time to go.
Hey, he
Time
says
to
there's
go.
nothing up here. Let me show you my son. Young
Come
man.
on, we're gonna help you find someone to pick you up.
My husband's down there. I don't need
Okay, let's
anybody
go
to help
find
me.
him. Let's call him.
I don't need
Give
to
him a
call him.
call.
I exactly.
Otherwise,
where
you're gonna
he
have to
is.
go to jail. I don't want to have to take you to jail.
What are you gonna take me to jail
Public
for?
intoxication.
I'm not drunk. You want me to blow?
Could even get you for trespass. I don't want to though.
Oh, really? Really? When that guy was
Can we-
trying to
can
get up
we-
my pants and I ran from him?
Can we start by going downstairs?
Wait. I'm supposed to feel sad or sorry for running from a
Ma'am.
man that was trying to get up my pants?
I don't want to have to arrest you.
You can arrest me. I don't care.
I don't want.
Public educator. I have
Please,
nothing.
you're a
in
public
shame.
educator.
Yes,
Yeah?
absolutely.
So you should.
I'm above public educator. I diagnose your children with autism, Down
Come on.
syndrome,
Then you should
all the above.
You should know
But
better.
I'm not gonna feel sorry for running from a man for pitting me against a wall to grope me. I'm not gonna feel sorry
Ma'am.
for that. I'm sorry.
What's
you
your
want me
name?
to feel? No.
She tried to impress the officers by claiming she lived on a farm, and that was the final straw for them. But she had another plan, and it was far worse.
I am more than a well-educated woman. There's nothing against my record ever in my entire life. And you want me
Okay.
agree to that?
Where do you live?
Oh, I live on a farm.
Okay.
Of many acres.
Let's go home.
That is multi-generational.
go
I'm
home.
not gonna go down there to a man to force himself against
We're
me.
here.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We're here with you. You're going to be
that way.
safe.
I'm not going down that way.
We're going down there with you.
We're going down.
I will go out this way. I will not go
Ma'am.
down the way. I don't care who you are. You can't protect me from a pervert.
Ma'am, I'm not gonna play this game.
Jump off the rib and then
Come on.
molest
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You're under arrest. Come here. You are under arrest. Do not resist.
I am not resisting, but you have to
Public intoxication.
I'm not under. Wait, how do you?
You're now under arrest.
Ow.
No, they
Ouch! Ouch! You're hurting my arm. Please.
Okay.
Ouch! 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 I will. I will put my arm behind my other arm, but you have to stop right now.
I need you to stand up.
Nope, not until you stop. Ow! You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Stand up.
I absolutely will put my arms around. What is
This is
that?
ridiculous, man, that it's come to this. Yeah, it absolutely
This is what you guys do with your time. Arrest public educators for not wanting to be. I'm supposed to be one of you. Can I stand up, please, and search my arm?
You really have to come to this.
No, I don't feel like it has to be. What's that over there? What is that?
Stop.
No, I'm not doing anything, my young man. Ouch.
Okay.
I'm not sure what.
We're going out to the car.
Can I please ask a question?
What?
Why did you want me to go back down there with the man?
Because you don't live here. Nobody lives here.
No, I don't claim to live here.
Come on.
Can I ask you a question? Ask you a question first.
We're done asking questions.
You didn't even allow me to ask you a question.
Come on.
Can I ask you a question first?
You good? Yep, we're good.
I will walk down. If you let go of me, I will walk down nicely.
Stop.
Ouch, you're hurting me.
Come on.
Can I ask
Let's
a
go
question?
easy on yourself. Come on. Point. Come on.
No, I will walk down behind you. I just want to know why you want me to walk down.
We're literally with you. Do you want to do a PBT to see how drunk you are?
As they made their way through the bar area and outside, the woman was completely unhinged. The officers had a good laugh at the ridiculousness of the situation.
Now you promise you won't let him touch me. You promise me. Please don't let him touch me. Please promise me. Promise me. Bad person, please promise.
Come on.
Don't let him touch me.
Stop screwing around.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Oh, guy knows I'm not a bad guy. Please stop. I'm a good person. I am a good person. Wow.
I like dark chocolate.
I like silver or bronze. I guess I don't know where I'm
We're going to this car.
I'm sorry, young man. But I don't want to be touched by that man. Okay? You have to understand I don't want to be touched by a person. I'm sorry you thought I should be touched by him, but I don't want to be.
You have anything in your mouth? Any gum or anything? Okay.
My tongue. I know him. Will you please look at my mouth? I don't have anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir. Ouch. Will you tell my husband where I'm at?
Get in.
I am getting in. Why are you being so mean to me? Ow. I'm trying to lift this up so I can slide in. Why are you being so mean to me?
Hey, what you do, bro?
We're all here. Well, there's a big old ledge up here.
Yeah.
Probably 15 foot high. She was up on there. Yeah. How'd she even get up there?
I don't know, because it's not my. She
was up there. Yeah, on the
It's just an empty building. I don't know how she got there, because you got to go through there, and you got to have my keys, and she can't get there that way. I don't know how she got there. And like, I know how hard it is to get there. I started putting meals up there. Dude, it takes a freaking 16-foot ladder to be up on the ledge. It's not an easy thing. I happened to go get some ice melt for this, right? And then all of a sudden I hear someone go, "Sir, can you help me, please?" And I'm looking around like I hear a voice, but what the hell? And all of a sudden I look up and she's sitting there and she's like, "I'm just gonna jump," and I'm like, "Oh, what the?" And then she's like, "Oh, I live here. This like doing this," and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm not in the mood for this." And then she's just gonna jump, and I'm like, "Oh, well, I guess you didn't do it. I don't know how you got there." Yeah. It's like even in between floors, so I didn't know that window's in between, like the third and second floor too. So I don't know how she even got.
Is it all the same address as district though? It's probably a different floor.
Yeah, it's the same address, but like I don't know. This building's divided weird. It might still be 214.
Okay.
She was identified as Kaylee, and the officer offered to administer a breath test at the scene so they could clear up any misunderstanding before getting to the precinct, but she wanted no part of it.
Hey, what's her name again?
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
I'm sorry, sir.
Kaylee,
I'm sorry, sir.
if you want to do the PBT,
I'm sorry for not letting you touch me. I should have just let you touch me. I'm so sorry, sir.
Do you want to do a PBT?
What is a PBT?
A breath test?
I don't know what a PBT is, sir.
A breath test. Stay in there. Stay in there.
I don't know what a PBT is, but I won't let that man touch me if you let me go, sir. I'm sorry for
We're asking to get a breath sample.
No, I'm sorry for fighting for myself. I will never fight for myself again, okay?
Do you want to do the breath test to see what your
I
alcohol
don't know
level
what a
is?
PBT is, sir.
This right here. So it's showing all zeros. It's a breath test. You want to see how much you consumed?
I don't know what I consume, sir.
Okay, do you want to take this or not?
Why would I? Can you tell me the benefits of taking it versus not taking it, sir?
I'm just off. I'm
asking you because you're an officer of the law, sir.
I can't offer you legal advice. I can just offer you.
No, but you can offer me the advice of a professional advisor, just like I would a woman or a man whose child was born disabled.
Okay, yes or no?
No, you don't. You don't need to touch me, sir.
If you're not going to give
You
us
were
an
there.
answer, it's just going to be a no.
No, you were there, and I told you what the man did to me.
It's your last chance.
No.
We're offering you a PBT.
Sir, I'm speaking to you because I don't know.
I understand. Here's the thing. What's your name? What is your name?
My name is Kaylee Bruson.
Okay, Kaylee. Here's the thing.
And I'm
offering you the
I fought back to a man that tried to touch my vagina. Now I'm here.
Okay.
And I
I'm
don't
sorry.
understand it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that occurred.
But this man here seems to think I'm the bad person, and I don't understand. I said, please call my husband, who was outside. He wouldn't. Sorry, I'm sorry. Just let me adjust my wrist here for a second. It hurts for a second. Okay.
She was charged with public intoxication.